Goeiemôre. Wat is u naam?
Dit is Brian, mevrou.
Brian Petersen, nee.
Petersen, ja, mevrou.
En u het vanmôre 'n harnas gebring vir Sia om reg te maak.
Ja,
En wat doen hy vanmôre?
hy gaan nog die tye vir my regmaak, mevrou. En hoekom die rede hoekom ek dit bring, want met Skafie Piet so boury agter.
Oh, okay, dis die broekstrip.
As ja, die broek.
Die broek.
Ja,
Oh, okay. En hy gaan 'n sagte leertjie daarom sit dat nie
Ja.
verder die perd skaaf nie.
dis goed, ja.
Ja. En hoekom bring jy dit vir Sia?
Omdat hy tye regmaak, mevrou.
Okay.
Because he fixes harnesses. Why else?
That was Brian Peterson, who owns Poplin, who also benefited from our Regenerous trial for her lameness. Hello, everybody. Karen America here from the Cart Horse Protection Association. And you're watching Coffee with Cart Horse from a very, very cold Epping afternoon. Folks, this is a program that we've very proudly created to show you where all your donations are going to, and so you can see the incredible work that we are doing. And thank you for tuning in. Please turn those likes into rands and cents, and no donation is ever too small or too big. And we would like to give a shout out to Eiley, who always watches and comments. Thank you also to Anna and Eiley, Mrs. Zudima and Stephanie for always donating to our Coffee with Cart Horse program. Today's episode is sponsored by Equifeeds. Thank you so much, Diana Verlak, for sponsoring our third show and for supporting our work, bringing in much needed sponsorship funds to help us. Equifeeds are so generous that they give us their 10% ROMIX at cost. If you wish to sponsor an episode, please contact me on the email below, and I would love to hear from you. Today's lineup, we will be talking about the importance of harnessing, Leah, the dedicated and loyal search and rescue dog, and a brave mom who fought to keep her foal alive. I too would bring out the tissues. Folks, we would like to thank the Mayor's Fund for the 10 bags of dog food and 6 bags of cat food. The food was handed out to the cart horse owners who have dogs and cats in their yards. There is a huge mange problem in Freedom Farm, so the whole cart horse team have decided to go in on the weekend and help owners with severe cases. Go Team Cart Horse.
What you doing, Bob? Yes,
That's more comfortable, hey? Hi. So we just checked that the bit fits. It is a little bit too big for him. So we will try and find a bit that is more suitable and more comfortable for him. This looks like it could be a 5-inch where he probably needs a 4.5-inch or a 4-inch. And then we are giving our cart drivers bit guards to protect the cheeks and the lips from being pinched.
And why would you say having a bit that fits properly is so important?
It's so important, otherwise the bit sores in the mouth, causing it to pinch, causing it to open up wounds. It's very important for a bit to fit correctly. So this bit is a bit big, so when they are steering the horse, the bit moves from side to side, and that can cause discomfort and obviously can pinch and cause wounds.
Hi, everybody. If you've just joined us, you are watching Coffee with Cart Horse. That was one of our new inspectors, Taryn, explaining BitFit to us. This month, we are focusing on harnessing and tack, of which the bit and the bridle are very important. The bit is the first point of contact that the driver has with the horse, and it's incredibly important that the bit fits. You can see in the pictures here some of the bit guards that we've had donated and we've handed out to some of the horses. And then on the left-hand side, we have Sia fitting a harness that he had just fixed. But sometimes it's not as simple as just stitching something together and fitting bit guards to the bit. Sometimes the bit simply doesn't fit. And because our little horses are actually quite small little ponies most of the time, we see that a lot of them get worked with big bits that are really uncomfortable in their mouths. So for this month, we ask you to donate 320 Rand. That will enable us to buy a bit that fits. So it's a little snaffle bit that we can use for the smaller horses.
Thanks, Marika. Second-hand tack donations are very, very important to Sia, our harness repairman. We use all the donated leather pieces to repair broken harnesses, saddles, make blinkers, basically anything that needs fixing or making, one used buckle and leather piece at a time. And this is all done by hand. Some mornings it is such a hustle and a bustle around Sia's counter as rope and wire can be replaced with proper materials to make the horses more comfortable in their work. Goods donated that cannot be used by the cart horse owners, we give to Jeanette Hughes from Hooves and Paws, who sells it on our behalf, bringing in additional income for us.
Really nice. So because we start so much for our students. What's the name? Here we are at Hooves and Paws, who sell our second-hand tack for us, which brings in much needed income. So we're just delivering all the second-hand tack that we got from Equestrian Affair and from Tack Shack Stellenbosch. I think that's it.
It is these moments that I wished I had Marika's job behind the camera.
In our next little video, we're going to show you a little bit of what Sia does and what it looks like around his counter.
Sia is actually a tailor by trade, and what he has accomplished over the past few years, as you can see, is absolutely remarkable. In April alone, he had 17 vet cases, biliary, lameness, dog bites, and injuries in general. The story of Mom Lindsay and Lady Bertha is a sad one and not a sensitive viewers. But this is our reality. Lindsay gave birth to a beautiful foal in the fields on the Cape Flats. Soon after she was born, they were both attacked by dogs. The owners came running out and immediately called us, and Mom and baby were loaded and brought to the safety of our Epping clinic where Dr. Lee was waiting. Lady Bertha, only 1 day old, was severely bitten on both sides of her thighs. Lindsay had a few small bite wounds on her face as she tried to keep the dogs off her baby. Dr. Lee from Cape Vet had to sedate the foal as she had to wash out the wounds and stitch up what she could. Lindsay was very upset as we had to separate her from her foal to be able to work on her. Her cries was very upsetting for us all. Sadly, Lady Bertha passed away a day later from her injuries. I am sure Rainbow Bridge welcomes her with open arms, and she is running pain-free, waiting for her mom.
Luckily, not all dogs are bad.
Yes, this story is bittersweet. Leah died trying to save her handler, who also drowned in the KZN floods and was laid to rest about 3 weeks ago. They both put their lives before the people they were trying to save. What makes this story have a silver lining is that it shows how many animals have jobs saving and helping humans. The cart horses on the Cape Flats, on the other hand, help put food on the table for their human family and themselves. Rest in peace, darling girl. Your handler's family rest better knowing that you are still by her side. Our sponsor for today, which is Equifeeds. Romix feed is economically formulated with no compromise on performance. It provides all the excellent sources of nutrients, minerals, and vitamins, and is suited for our grown ponies and horses. We will not compromise on quality and only offer but the best food for the working cart horses. Thank you once again, Diana, and Equifoods for sponsoring this program. Thanks once again. Folks, if you have missed any of our interesting episodes, as you know, you can go to our Facebook page. You will find them all there. And onto our YouTube channel, there is something for everybody. And you can see firsthand where your much needed donations are going to. Until our next program on the 15th of June, be safe and take care.
Bye now.